Innovations for summer travel that will entertain your tired kids, and a device to heal those itchy red insect bites. Davina Lipman here with some cool products. Hello, Davina.
Hi.
All right, first, L'Oreal getting into a different kind of UV protection business.
Yes, so this was actually launched at the CES convention in 2018 in Las Vegas. So it's basically the first wearable UV sensor, which is battery-free. And it's so small that it can be worn, you know, as nail art or on sunglasses. And it basically lets you know when you've spent too much time in the sun and it's becoming dangerous. So it syncs with your app, and you can collect this data, and it can really, you can understand patterns. Let's say in the morning you can see you're exposed to a lot of UV rays. You'll change your behaviors. Maybe you'll find a shade.
It's kind of like its own timer device. Like, okay, you've had enough sun, even if even enough UV, even if it's cloudy. Like I think it's also pertinent on cloudy days that people forget. You still do get UV. Rays.
Yeah. So it can be, especially if you live in a hot country, you can forget that it's actually UV rays extremely bad for you. You need to monitor. I mean, obviously you've got to wear suntan lotion, but this app will also tell you, get out the sun, you've been in it for too long, or they recommend a different, SPF, sun protecting factor. So it's good to have to keep safe.
So is it on the market already, or it's still like in the prototype phase from what you understand?
Yeah, it's prototype phase, and they're hoping to launch it in 2019, that it will be on the market then. They're hoping it will be around $40, so again, affordable.
Right. And helpful, especially people with kids that are all, oh gosh. Summer season started. Let's slap on sunblock, put more on, get it wet, get sand. Oh gosh. Okay, now speaking of traveling with kids on an airplane, not always a seamless task. So there's a cool new invention to add some rest to the parents, I guess.
To make it easier. So basically, ride-on, these trunkies and ride-on suitcases for kids have become very popular in recent years. But Jet Kids have actually come out with a new kind of ride-on, carry-on suitcase, which doesn't just allow kids to kind of roam through the airports on their suitcase.
It or through the aisle on the plane while the flight attendants are going through.
It allows them to actually sleep on the airplane as well. So it's got an integrated footrest and mattress, so the kids can be sitting on the airplane and actually sleep in a comfortable bed.
I see. So is it a suitcase too, or it's a suitcase that opens up into a bed?
No, so it's a suitcase too, so you can put your stuff in it, and it turns into a bed on the airplane. So basically, the inventors of this product thought, yes, traveling with kids is difficult, and to make it easier, make sure your kids aren't restless and make sure they get a good sleep on the airplane, it will make the whole thing more enjoyable.
Okay, and this is interesting, something to help people that get insect bites.
Yes, so the worst thing about summer for me is the mosquito bites. I mean, they're just...
I'm immune. Like, my whole family get attacked, and it's like when they're, I don't even know when they're around. I guess my blood isn't sweet enough for them, unfortunately.
Mosquitoes absolutely love me.
My blood not being their type, okay?
So when you get mosquito bites, the saliva from the mosquito is actually what causes, the itch and it to become inflamed. So this product uses thermopulse technology, which basically is drug-free, it's chemical-free, and you put it on the bite, and it sends like heat and vibrations to the actual bite, which increases blood flow and circulation on the bite, and this neutralizes the itch. It's got amazing reviews, and
is it available everywhere? Like, it's on the mass market now?
Yes, it's on the market. It's actually also $40, so really not expensive. Great product, small enough to carry in your handbag. I absolutely need to get myself.
And it works for all insect bites? Yeah. Like, it's said to work, so it's not, because different insects have different kinds of saliva, but it's...
No, it works on ants, flies, mosquitoes.
Dogs? No. Just insects.
Just insects. I think you need...
I was going to say dogs, the postmen would want it.
No, so great reviews.
So it looks like you have to get it. It sounds like you are a mosquito target.
Definitely.